Here we are again. So, just before my friend Daz comes for the arm wrestling, I thought it's nice sometimes just to have a little chat about whatever. This is about the UFC. I might do a separate one about the arm wrestling, on this few matches that we're going to have to come. But this one's called the UFC, so we're going to talk about the UFC. Now, I did a little prediction video about UFC. I think it's Fight Night 148. The co-main event and the main event, and I was confident in my predictions. I thought this is an easy one. I thought I should have even put some money on it, but it's a good job I didn't, because of course, as for you guys who watched it, this past week, we had what I expected: the Curtis Blades versus Justin Willis. The wrestling was too much. Now, once he gets a hold of him, Justin's been training with Cain Velasquez, Daniel Cormier, but they're completely different body types. You've got a long, lanky fighter in Curtis Razorblades, and as soon as he got a hold of him, scooped him up, tripped him. Light work. I like Curtis Razorblades. I like him. And I suppose I like it that he has found some resistance. He hasn't just flown right to the top, dominated everyone with his wrestling. He has found, a worthy adversary in Francis Ngannou. But anyway, that was an easy call. But it was the Anthony Pettis one I want to talk about quickly. Is, who saw that coming? Who put money on Anthony Pettis being able to pull off that? He's got a good right hand. But I was saying to my brother today, I thought for a right hand to land, to fight Stephen Wonderboy, he's down with his hands down, you need a good right hand, but I thought you also need the threat of the takedown to, so he fears the takedown. I mean, if you get back on the takedown, maybe come over with a shot, but he didn't need any of that. It was just a smaller guy. He approached a completely different approach, hands high, walking him down, and he got the win. It was brilliant. It was absolutely magnificent. So it's exciting. I don't think he's sticking around in the 170 division, but if he does, who would you like to see him fight next? Would you like to see him fight maybe Gamebred, Jorge Masvidal, or would you like to see him fight a Robbie Lawler? That's definitely a fight I would like to see. Back down to 155, where does he go from here? He could fight anyone, but he's already had a lot of the fights down there. But a fight I am looking forward to is the fight coming up. I think it's this month, might be next month. Alex Oliveira, the Brazilian cowboy, versus Platinum Mike Perry. That's a fight. This weekend is Edson Barboza versus Justin Gaethje. Who's going to win? I'll tell you who's going to win. I think Edson Barboza, someone who's as hittable as... We've seen what happens when you try and walk Edson Barboza down and he can just fire off shots and land at will. But what happened to Daniel Hooker? I think Dan Hooker is better than Justin Gaethje. So Edson Barboza this weekend. I can't remember the co-main event, but anyway, that's my little chat. Thank you.